be honest with you and myself. And be very honest. I'm a horrible judging character. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Maybe it's because I always want to see the good in people. But maybe it's not them. Maybe it's my projected delusion that everybody has the potential to be great and be good and be decent human beings. And there's no way. Well, no, it does kind of add up. It does fit with it. But no, wait, well, they might got a point. They might got a point. And I'm not saying that they're valid in their actions, but I'm just fucking dense, I guess. Because, like, well, the signs were there, but I could not see. Maybe it's because I came from a less stellar type of community where acceptance is, there's no arguing it, so why dispute? Because you're just gonna go mute or over spoken, so it's just, I guess it just happened and continues to happen, and I'm just confused. And wait a second, did I pick another bad one? Ooh. I guess the sign for me that you're a bad person is if I like you, and that's kind of weird to me because, like, wait a second, how do I? Oh, community. As long as you don't bother me, I don't really feel bothered. Like, shit, somebody gonna be bad to somebody, even including me. I do try my best to keep the peace, but I do realize keeping the peace is bothering somebody else. So why is there war? Probably problems caused by people that enjoy inciting and infusing their toxic energy into others. Like, wait a second, you didn't just want to be miserable by yourself? Maybe that's just me. I know I'm strange. I know I'm this. I know I'm that. But I also have your back as long as you have mine. But I assume you only have mine just to stab me. I have pleasant things to say about most people. I try to be kind. I try, and that's all you can do. But I'm also aware no matter how hard you try, you might not even be trying good enough to be accepted, even acknowledged in certain rooms. To realize that your best may never even reach other people's radar. And that's why it bothers me, because I have so much open thoughts about people, and sometimes I think them better, sometimes I think them worse, and sometimes I just think myself in circles. It's just like, what the fuck? Disperse these thoughts inside my brain. I need more room to think clearly, but too many of these thoughts collide into these railings inside my head, and it's just walls after walls after walls after walls, and I have to try to figure out to let these thoughts out peacefully and coherently. That way, when I listen back to myself, words I audibly speak, instead of just completely confused on the vernacular. What is he trying to say? Where is he trying to go? What analogies? What allegories? Oh my gosh, he's just telling ramblings. Until the stories come to an end. This person will always do what he does, and that's just pick bad friends, pick bad family, pick bad people, but they're all not bad. Not to me. To some people, I am sorry that I know your monster so pleasantly, but to some people, you are just fabricating stories, no matter how many different rooms that you go into. This person is never, ever depicted as a monster, aside from those that are delusional in their reality. But I'm not trying to discredit your story because I have not experienced what you have experienced. I'm just saying, I don't know the person the same way that you do, and I see so many good people, and maybe that's just because so many variables that play inside my head. Maybe it's because they like me. Maybe it's because they fear me. Maybe it's because they don't respect me. Maybe it's because they don't care about me. Maybe it just takes too much time. Maybe it just takes too much energy. Maybe they're just existing. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it was just the scenario. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe they're inebriated. Who knows why and what exactly happened, aside from 1, 2, and 3. But who is the third person? Because you know it's the person that enacted it, the person that experienced it. But who else is watching? Well, first you gotta believe. And that's the most delusional thing about me. I believe that there's so much good in this world. No, there's no. I hope when they realize that they've broken me, they don't blame me. But who am I to blame aside from myself when I should just leave? Once I realize that this room is becoming too toxic for me, they are starting to infect me, and I was different until I came into this room, and now I'm just like everybody else. Who gives a shit? I'm only out here for me, not for the greed, just for the green. I'm just here to take what's mine and everything that I see. As long as it's in my reach, I'm gripping it and I'm never letting it be. There's no way you're gonna shake it from me. Do whatever you want, but there's no challenges. Well, some people see hurdles, some people see mountains, and some people see hills. I see nothing. You thought it was going to take me longer than that? Nah. Every opportunity has been taken, and that's why they call me a monster. You didn't even see a chance, and I saw a million, and I took one. And that's why they're coming. Of course they're coming. Because when you do what it takes, you're probably a psychopath. Actually, no, it wasn't supposed to be a poem, but either way. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why I choose bad people, or I relate a lot with, or connect with, or, like, I don't know, like, literally, I could be fucking talking to danger and not even be aware of it, just because I'm like, like, I'm not gonna do anything. But I am more than willing and capable of defending myself to the point where you are unalive and I am alive. And that's because, well, it was either my life or it was yours. And I had a fucking dance recital to go to, or a little kid wanted to see me, or I had something else to do. But if you catch me on a good day, then, well, you can win the fight because I lost the battle with myself. So fuck it anyways. If I don't wake up the next day, I ain't gotta worry about the hospital bill anyways. It just be how it be, and I don't know how to pick right for me, so I just pick until, I don't know. Maybe one of these choices will be lethal for me. And maybe one of these days I'll figure out how to pick good people, not just good for me, but hey, well, if they're good for me, why aren't they just good in general? Because the community ain't even good for me, but if I find a good community, I hope it's good for the community that I want to be. I just wish things were simple, or maybe I was more simple, or I think I'm simple, but simply not really. I'm complex, I guess, so others would say, so I just mimic you until, well, I got this far already. Where'd you go? Now, am I supposed to copy you, and the rest of the room says you're evil too, so I guess if I get all my tricks from you, then I guess I'm just as evil as you. There's so many fucking rooms. So many fucking rooms! And you still listen to me ramble for this long?